Recently, I was on a flight. I was scheduled to fly at a certain time. I was there on time. I had registered and gotten my ticket and my pass, and everything was according to plan. But for whatever reason, everyone had gotten on the plane except me. They didn't have a seat for me. I couldn't understand what had happened. I calmly approached the desk and asked the stewardess, "What about my seat? I have not been assigned a seat." And she had said that my name had been bumped off. So what the airlines had done was overbooked the flight, and one name was bumped off, and that was mine. I have flown many, many, many times over the years. This has never happened to me. Now, I was in a quandary because I was going there and I had a business appointment, and my flight was going to be now delayed and I would not be on time. And many people were waiting for me to make a presentation. What should I do? Being bumped off is not something which is desirable, but it's not controllable. I didn't have a choice. I certainly didn't ask for it. As a matter of fact, the airline had asked prior to the flight leaving if there were anyone who would be willing to give up their seats in exchange for possible compensation. I did not answer that question because I needed to be there on time, but I was still bumped off. So the lady looked at me in a kind way and said, "I am so sorry." And all I did was accept it. I was given a small voucher so I could get some things from one of the food court, and then waited. And I stayed there for another several hours waiting. When I came back later, I was given a different flight, which of course got me to my location much later. I accepted this with grace and with opportunities to make things better. They could cancel my flight, but they can't cancel my day. They could affect the things that they have, but I know it was not intentional. This was something that happened. I was just part of it. I could look at this and think I was a victim, but I considered this a blessing. And I used this opportunity to catch up on the rest of my work and do things which I didn't have the time to do before, and complete my day. And I made it a little later, but it all turned out to be good. That is the way life is.
If you like what you've heard, please let us know by leaving a comment below. We would really appreciate if you would be kind enough to like, share, and even subscribe. Feel free to follow us on Facebook.